Today's Cowboys post-game reaction is presented by Vincero Collective. I'm wearing one of their watches tonight. It looked great. I was at a wedding this weekend. Multiple compliments on my Vincero Collective watch. Get one today with 20% off and free shipping at VinceroCollective.com/chat when you use promo code chat. Appreciate them sponsoring today's post-game show, which unfortunately is a loss for your Dallas Cowboys. I got a lot of takeaways tonight. Look, your ground game was good. Elliott, 13 for 81 and a touchdown. Pollard, 11 for 44. That's 4 yards per carry. They averaged 5.2 yards per run. But your quarterback didn't play very well. And all of our fears about Rush as the backup kind of came true tonight. But you won 4 games with him. Eagles, the undefeated Eagles, stay undefeated. 26-17 is your final. The most points allowed all year by your Cowboys defense. Not their best effort. Lots of blame, though, especially on the offense to go around. First, an injury note. We'll talk about Schultz and Dak, by the way, tonight. Quinton Bohanna, shoulder injury. I think it was the right one. Maybe it was his left. Either way, he did come back in the game. I saw him out there briefly. He's been a bit nicked up. You have no John Ridgeway, but Bohanna was able to come back. So good news on that front. Overall, by the way, to be honest, people will tell you, oh, the run defense was bad. Philly averaged 3.5 yards per carry on the ground. Sanders 3.9, Hurts 3.0, Gainwell 5.0, Scott 2.7, Quez Watkins -3. Your run defense was not why you lost this game. It was not. I thought the run did its job. Not a bunch of big plays, but you're not going to win with 3 interceptions. All right. Today's pinned comments. Grade the Cowboys' performance tonight. A, B, C, D, or F. How do you feel about how the Cowboys played as a unit in a loss? A, B, C, D, or F. This is the pinned comment on today's video. So, if the ad break comes here on YouTube, great. Take advantage of it. Head down there and give me a grade. A, B, C, D, or F. C? C minus? Like, if I had told you the Cowboys had 3 INTs with their quarterback, they lost by 15 points. No, they lost by 9. If I had said they were down 20-0, you would have said they lost by 20? They lost by 9. You didn't have your best game, though. It was also a backup QB, which, let's get into. Takeaway number 1. Let's be honest, guys. Cooper Rush struggled. This was not a good effort by Cooper Rush. Now, I will make this point known off the top. If you've been subbed for a long time, hit that big red button. Or even just this year, I have never even considered the Dak Rush controversy. There was never one because we know that Rush is limited. But I will not take a victory lap tonight. I'm not. You won 4 games. You went 4-1 with your backup QB. And hopefully, Dak plays against the Lions and we all feel better. It's a bad defense. You drop 40, 30, whatever. We're feeling better about the offense overall. But in the here and the now, let's call it what it was. Rush was bad tonight, guys. 47.4%, 4.8 yards per attempt. You averaged 5.2 yards per carry, but you threw 3 interceptions. All those lucky plays of Rush not getting picked didn't come true tonight. Rush is the backup QB, and that's okay. He did way beyond expectations to win 4 games with him at the helm. But there's a real convo to be had of how this game goes if your top 10 QB was out there. So pick a quarterback. CR for Cooper Rush, DP for Dak Prescott. All right, number 2. I'm mostly proud of the effort. Was not their best showing. The first half was bad. The play calling wasn't great, but they hung around. They ran the football well. They competed until the fourth quarter, mostly when they just didn't quite have it. Look, you were down by 20 points. You outscored them later, 17-6. There is some positive takeaways from this game, even if the end result is not what we wanted. Now, the penalties, my arms are sore from 66 push-ups tonight, is what it is. Be better from that standpoint. But, look, if this is a Jason Garrett-led squad, you lose by 25. Now, today's show is made possible by Vincero Collective. 20% off and free shipping when you go to vincerocollective.com/chat and use promo code chat. I'm wearing one of their watches right now. I wore this watch, actually, at the wedding this weekend. Looked awesome. Multiple compliments. And yes, I was the guy at the wedding on Saturday watching the football game, Tennessee. Man, but I have no regrets about that. Vincero Collective, I also have no regrets about. If you want a timeless timepiece that is not going to have the insane high-end markups, use a Vincero Collective watch. Links in the comment section and the description. VinceroCollective.com/chat. 20% off and free shipping when you use promo code chat at VinceroCollective.com/chat. Let's talk tight ends now. So Dalton Schultz, who was not on the injury report, but was not playing tonight. I can tell you why. It's the knee injury. Look, I don't care what the Cowboys say about injuries. They lie all the damn time. I believe they are lying about Dalton Schultz. To not be on the injury report and then be a scratch does not align. The knee is not right. He has the same injury, the PCL injury, that Zeke had. Remember last year when Zeke was averaging 5 yards per carry and then didn't quite look right, and the Cowboys leaked to everybody. No injury, no injury, no injury. Well, there was one, and Schultz has one right now. But you know what's interesting? Hendershot, 2 catches, 22 yards. Jake Ferguson, 4 catches, 41 yards. I was quite impressed by Ferguson in particular in that ball game. And I wonder, look, chemistry matters, and Rush has it with the backup tight ends more so than the starter because, backups. I wonder if you can kind of maybe not pay big money to Schultz if the tight ends, the young guys, namely Jake Ferguson, keeps that play up. We are here every day. Cowboys videos, news, rumors, trades, every single day on the Cowboys. But we're live on Mondays too, so depending on when you're watching, we'll be live in a couple hours. So hit that big red button and subscribe. Free videos every single day. Number 4, the defense couldn't quite carry you. Now, to be clear, I don't think it's reasonable to expect your defense to win the football game when you turn the ball over 3 times. If I told you Dallas lost the turnover battle 3-0, we would think it'd be a lot worse than 26-7. You know what's wild to me in this game? You had more yards of offense. The Cowboys outgained Philadelphia on offense. 315 to 268. Full yard per play more in total yards. 268 versus 315 with 4 more plays for Philadelphia. But the penalty difference, 2 for 10, 10 for 72. Now, a couple of those came late. Type in F the refs if you want. 10-2 is ridiculous, by the way. That's not a normal penalty difference. But they came back and were ugly from that standpoint. I'm not mad at your defense. They honestly did a great job against the run. But this team is not built, and no team is, to win the football game when you allow 3 turnovers and force 0 with a backup QB. In the end, guys, I'm not panicking. You're 4-2. You're in the playoff hunt, and you did that backup QB. In theory, fingers crossed, Dak comes back next week. So let me know your confidence level right now in the Cowboys. 1 to 10. 1 the low, 10 the high. Drop it for me in the comment section. Number 5, and this was more of like a first half takeaway. I thought Chauncey Golston actually played pretty freaking well in this one. 3 tackles, a sack, a TFL, and a quarterback hit. Your other sacks were Donovan Wilson and Dorrance Armstrong, plus 1 for Dante Fowler. Tank Lawrence was really good. Micah had like a great drive, like 3 straight plays, gave you a chance in that football game. Again, don't just box score hunt. It says Micah 1 TFL, 2 PBUs. Pretty good, by the way. Your defense was not the issue. Penalties were. Your offense, more importantly, killed you in this one. So Dallas loses to Philly 26-17. A bit of a heartbreaker. You competed pretty well there, but Dallas comes up just short in the end. All right, our final question. I went those supers too, by the way, Jeremy. As part of the cut. Will Dak play next game? I hope so. I think so. But we'll know more on Wednesday when he gets a practice or not in. Make those predictions. Y for yes, N for no. Now, Muology, a.k.a. Jace. Cooper Rush is bad. And pretend the rush was anywhere near Dak's level or even there, that there may be a controversy, is a state-certified special. Bit blunt. Again, I will not take any victory laps on Rush versus Dak. Come on, the people who thought that seriously were never credible in the first place. But, come on, we have eyes. We know who's better. Let's be honest and not just try to use any evidence we could possibly cling on to of wins only says otherwise.